Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, Dimash, and welcome. My name is Ben, aka Irizumi Akuma, and welcome to another Call of Duty gameplay. Good damns! Now, welcome to episode 2 of Random Topics, where I will be discussing life goals. Now, a link will be on the screen now for the previous episode 1, which was all about ambition. In the background is a gameplay of me going 45 to 14 in Team Deathmatch. There was a few too many deaths in this, but I enjoyed the game, so I thought I would share it. I'll put the class on the screen now I was using. The class I was using was the HVK, which I absolutely love this gun, with the reflex sight, the grip, the quick draw, the stock and the extended mags, and my perks were fast hands as per usual and dead silence. I love the HVK, even though I find it sometimes hard to actually control. It's a favourite of mine. And these attachments work really well with it, and this gun will feature soon in another How to Make a Gun Godly video. I love fast hands, as you've probably guessed by now, and dead silence is excellent for obvious reasons. The specialist I was using was the Reaper and the Scythe. I admit I'm not an expert with this, as it's something that I've hardly used, but fancy giving it a crack here. The kill streaks I was using was the UAV, the counter UAV and the hater. I was going for that all-seeing kill streak kind of idea. I like to do this sometimes, and I think I cycled through it twice. This series though is all about me talking about a random topic, and when I gain more subs, if that ever happens, I'll try and ask you guys to give me a topic to discuss if you have one, and if it's not on the dirty side, and then I'll discuss it in upcoming videos. But for today it's about life goals. Now, I said in previous episodes I'm a fairly ambitious guy. I've been a teacher for 3 years and I've already made head of year, and my goal at the start of teaching was to go to the very top, and that still remains the same 3 years down the line. I think life goals are vital in every part of life. I live my life by aims and targets. Some may say that's unhealthy, as everyone you won't achieve, but I say I set targets that are achievable, and then some that I may not achieve but I strive towards, and they're ongoing targets in my life. Things like trying to reach the top of my profession, or trying to make YouTube trying to make YouTube a success, which it may never happen, it probably won't, but it's something that I enjoy and it's a target of mine. In terms of my home life at the moment, me and my girlfriend rent a house, and it's a lovely little house, but we would love to buy our own house, and we've set the target of in the next 3 years that we'd love to do that. We'd also like to have the target of having children within the next 3 years, and hopefully that will happen. I strongly believe a goal, ambition, target, whatever you want to call it, are vital for motivation. I would hate to wake up one morning and have nothing to aim for. I'm always striving for these targets every day, even if it's small. I try and do something I can to reach them, and then probably surpass them. You may be at school, college, uni, or work, and you probably think that you don't have any goals, and you don't do these at any time of the day, or you don't do them at any point. But you do. You do set goals in life, even if they are very small and you're not aware of them. Subconsciously, you do set goals at every stage of your life, and you probably actually do a little bit towards them every day. And you may be sitting there thinking, what's this guy talking about? I don't set goals and I get along just fine. But you do. You set goals of trying to do something every day, even if it's just small. You don't realise it. I'm one of these people, when I've achieved something, I have to fill that blank space. I cannot have a blank space in my life. I'm kind of like a bit weird with things like that. I have to have something that I'm aiming for. I get really bored and unmotivated. I have to have something I'm aiming for. And when I made year leader, I then set the target of becoming a member of senior leadership. That hasn't happened yet, and it may never do, but it's a goal, and it'll stay a goal until it's achieved, or I leave teaching. And I listen to some people, and they say that they don't want to achieve anything in life, and that's just and that to me is like a sad thought. I would hate to think I have nothing left to give back, to give to my other half, to give to my family, or my job, my profession. As I said in the last episode, you're here once and you need to make the most of it, achieve these goals and then set new ones. I think that's a good way of living. Always setting new goals keeps you motivated, keeps you fresh, and keeps you always on your tiptoes. And I have a friend who said to me once at school that he wanted a policeman. He said to me, by the age of 20, 25, he wasn't going to go and do uni or anything like that, but he wanted to go into the police force. Sadly, he never did that, and he tragically died last year. And that to me brought it home that, you know, life goals, ambition, what I talked about previously, are vital. If you want something, go out there and get it, because you don't know what the hell is lurking around every corner, and that's a sad thought. You know, my friend was very young, and he died tragically, and he never was able to become a police officer, and that was always his goal at school. You know, I was one of these people, I didn't know what the hell I wanted to do, and he knew exactly what he wanted to do, and sadly he didn't push himself to do that. And then finally, you know, that happened to him. But life goals to me are vital. You need to have them in your life, and it's a sad time if you don't have that, I think, because you should always have something to achieve and something to strive for. This has just been a really short episode, and there's nothing else I really want to say on life goals. It's just something that I think is important, like ambition, and you should always have them. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay in the background. As I say, it wasn't the greatest, but it was 45 kills in TDM. Kind of like me and my mate Martin were kind of like having to get all the kills again, because in TDM, standard rubbish that happens, and this death is horrendous. This guy just completely outplays me. Fair play. But me and my friend are having to just carry every team at the moment, and Black Ops 3 is becoming a little bit like that at the moment. It's becoming hard. That's a nice double kill from the gravity spikes from my friend there, but it's hard to enjoy this game sometimes because of the team balancing, and that's going to be another video coming up in the next week where the team balancing on this game is just horrendous. If you have a good KD, you are just going to be stuck with the worst players, like people who've never played Call of Duty before, which I just do not understand. But there we go. So I hope you've enjoyed this topic about a random topic. Yeah, as I said, life goals, ambition, vitally important, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day and a fantastic Thursday and Friday, and I'll speak to you on Friday when I talk to you about what's going on in my head, which will be episode 2, which is where I break down everything that was going on in the video and tell you why I made certain decisions. If you could like and subscribe, that would be absolutely fantastic, and that would be really appreciated. And as I said before, have a great evening, and as I say in Birmingham, ta-da for now.